What one has to say is that there, at the moment, from the property point of view, what we see three kinds of investment scenarios. The one is portfolios. That is what Malta has done by acquiring GSW. So big volumes of existing properties. The second one is new build properties, which is very, very small in Germany because of different scenarios. The main issue is the cost side. You can't build in special areas new buildings for residential costs. It's not cost effective, especially if you go for Munich, Hamburg and those cities. And the third one is conversion of existing office buildings, which is a very effective way to come to new build structures for residential in a cost-effective way. So that is what we as Catella at the moment are also doing. So converting office building like in Düsseldorf with 40,000 square meter, converting into residential. On a basis of a 10 euro per square meter, which is very low for that standard. If you look for investments in Germany in residential, then you have to bear in mind that, of course, some special locations or cities like Hamburg and Munich are very, very problematic of this investment point of view. If you see investments in Munich where you have paid for residential 30 times the yearly rent, not all of the people sitting here and at the desk here would buy something like that. That is more or less something what is for private individuals, that is for family offices looking for 30 years, for generations, to keep it in their pocket. So what investors are doing at the moment is looking for, I would say, B cities. That does mean cities coming up from 500,000 inhabitants up to 100,000. What is very, very important, that is what Markus has said before, the demographic situation. So what happens in the city in respect to this issue? If the demographic goes down, no one will invest in residential, even if it is in a portfolio, or especially if it is a portfolio. And that is the point. And the same comes up then to the financing issue. What I said before is what banks are thinking currently about. They will not give any financing for anything which is out of that what I've said before. And one very important point for investing is then, of course, asset management. We have in this round talked before about that. If you have a perfect asset management, you can realize a real perfect upside over years. But if you don't have it, or if you have not the strongest asset management, you can go down the same side. So that is something very, very important for the market.